You have items in your craft stash that are neglected and unused, but you can't bear to get rid of them? Welcome to Use It or Lose It, a weekly YouTube series where I'll dive into the products that you have lying around in your craft room and the products I have lying around in mine. After I've created something, I'll decide if I think I'll use it again or if it needs to give up that precious space in my stash, and I hope you'll play along. Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome to the mess on my desk. Today for this episode of Use It or Lose It, I'm teaming up with Tracy Fox, who does Christmas in July. And what my challenge today is going to be is to use holiday scrapbooking items on a page that's not about the holidays. So this is just a fun little exercise that pushes me out of my comfort zone and just reminds you that your supplies aren't, even your themed supplies can be used for other things. So I pretty much only use Christmassy stuff in my December daily album. I don't scrapbook a lot of holiday layouts, but I have a lot of stuff. So you can see this was just in, all of this stuff was just in a bag that I had of random holiday stuff. So this is just kind of a mess. But I also have a bunch of stuff that I bought from the Snow and Cocoa line by Crate Paper. And it is just a cute, it's a winter line, not necessarily a Christmas line, but I'm going to use as much of this stuff as I can on a layout that's not about the holidays. So I have this photo of my daughter. She is just laying on my bed and reading, and I love just the coziness that it is. Like, I remember going and laying on my parents' bed and just getting cozy, and so I wanted to do a page about that, and I thought cozy was a good theme for something that I'm going to create with Christmas stuff, but not with Christmas stuff, but not a Christmas layout, because cozy is kind of that warm feeling, and so there might be some items in here that will go with that theme. I also picked this photo, which is my daughter and a bunch of my nieces with my mother-in-law, and they're all watching a movie together. She made them all of these little pillow mattress thingies. It's like 3 pillows stitched together to make a little thing that you can lay on or sit on, and so I thought that it would be fun to do a layout about that. So I haven't decided which one I'm going to do. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do this black and white one, but we'll see. And that's where I'm going to start for today. So grab your Christmas stuff. So I'm going to start by just going through all of my stuff and pulling out everything that might work. And I decided to leave this in just so you can see how I'm just kind of going through my products and picking out the things that I think aren't too thematic or that will work with what I'm doing. And as I pull them out, I'm just sticking them kind of to the left. You can see that little plastic bin. I'm just sticking them in there, and that will be what I pull from for this layout. So like I mentioned, all of this stuff is mostly, some of it's from past December daily kits, some of it's stuff that I just bought on its own, some of it's Felicity Jane stuff. I just have it all thrown in a bag, and so I decided to pull it out and use it for today. Now stay till the end of the video because I'm going to tell you how you can win. I have a couple of stash kits that are Christmas themed that I would like to give away. So stay till the end of the video so you can find out how to win one of those if you're interested in bulking up some of your Christmas stash. Maybe you don't have as much as I do, or maybe you use it more often than I do, but I have some to give away. So yeah, a lot of this is past December daily kit stuff. That's Freckled Fawn, their December kit last year. And so I'm just going through these items and pulling things out. Now that Christmas paper I love from Photo Play, and it just is a text print. So look for patterns. The B-sides of your Christmas or your holiday prints might be great for layers or the background of a layout. So I'm using this text print as a layer behind my photo, and I'm going to end up using that blue paper with the trees on it for my background. Now this is different for me, because I've been using white for my backgrounds a lot lately, but also it's not very holiday themed. It feels wintry a little bit, but I feel like one of the keys I have to using holiday items and making them not look like they're holiday-ish is to throw in another color that that's not quite so themed. And sorry for that glare from the window on my desk. I will fix that here in just a few minutes. But at this point, I really love those tickets, but the green isn't doing it for me. So I go to my scraps and I grabbed this piece of yellow, and I thought, you know what, yellow is going to be the thing that takes this a little bit away from Christmas for me. Even though yellow can definitely be a holiday color, I just felt like yellow was the color that I wanted to add in here. So I'm looking through all those snow and cocoa chipboard pieces, trying to decide if any of those will work. And I actually don't end up using any of those. I'm sad because I love that collection so much, but those pieces just didn't end up working on this layout. So I'm just, going with the flow, letting things happen. I'm trying to decide if I like that softer, greener yellow that's on that journaling card that I pulled out. But I decided against it, and I found another scrap I'm just going to put into my layers here. I'm creating sort of an L-shaped design here, and if you're interested in finding out ways to create layouts that work time and time again, that you don't have to worry about the design because you just have an arsenal full of design techniques, my newest class, Go-To Designs, will be available by the end of the week. And so be sure to check that out at the introductory rate before I up the prices next week. But here I'm just deciding to bulk up that top part of my L with some tags, and a lot of these tags would have worked. I kind of liked the bear just because, I don't know, bears feel cozy, and it was super adorable, but I don't end up using it because I felt like it was too much of that blue-green color and I needed just something else right there. So what I'm doing now is looking through the little word stickers, and I'm trying to see if any of them will work for this layout that aren't super themey. Again, sorry for the light here. I'm going to change that. There we go. I came back. There is still a little bit of glare from the transparency that I layered behind my photo, which was meant to be put in an album, like a 6x8 December daily album, by the way. But the red fades to pink almost at the top, so I decided to bring in a little bit of pink as well. So that little house is from the Snow and Cocoa. There's like a little shaker pocket set, and I thought that was cute, and I paired it with the Home Sweet Home, which is from the Felicity Jane. It was their November kit, not last year, but the year before, and it had those flowers in it as well. So bringing in the flowers gives it less of a holiday feel, and also bringing in the yellow and pink. So just think about ways that you can switch things up a little bit. So I've got a lot of those chipboard pieces that are from a December daily chipboard set, and they're hearts and stars and dots, and those are totally easy to use. And I also want to bring that yellow up to the top, so I have a yellow transparency that's from a past December daily kit as well. And so that's going to work out nicely. I'll just add in my hearts and stars. I'm adding a few little border strips in here along with that pattern paper I pulled out earlier. And I'm really liking the way that these layers are building up. And I feel like I definitely used a bunch of holiday stuff, but it does not feel holiday at all because I chose the things that were not thematic. So think about ways that you can do the same. I think you can do a similar thing when you're creating a holiday layout and you don't have themed supplies. You can use other supplies to evoke that feeling. I've created several Halloween layouts without using any Halloween supplies, just by choosing colors and stars, like motifs that kind of fit that feel. So you can take this both ways. And I do challenge you to try to do a layout using holiday themed product on a non-holiday page, or do a holiday page without themed product. So that either way would work. And you can see for my title, I used a transparency that says heart, and that's from Felicity Jane, and the oh my are just some old basic gray alphabet stickers. And I chose the soft black. I really liked the soft black because it matched with my other embellishments. They weren't quite a super dark black, and so I liked the idea of doing a softer black because the tags especially have that kind of softer feel to them. So I'm going to pop up this floral piece. I popped up the house as well, and I'll end up popping up that circular heart that's above the title, Oh My Heart. And I like to just have a variety of depths when I'm creating a layout. I think it just adds a nice feel to it, and it gives a little bit of interest without changing up too much. So I just really like using foam squares, or I used a piece of foam, like a foam, oh my goodness, what is that called? It's like a foam paper. It's a foam sheet. That's what it is. Man, oh man, my brain, it's not working today. So yeah, I used a foam sheet and just cut it up to put on the back. I use that a lot. So if you've watched my videos, you've probably seen me do it many times. But I always link to all available products in the video description, so be sure to check that out. And if you're going to play along with this challenge of mine, either creating a holiday layout without using holiday themed supplies, or creating a non-holiday layout using holiday themed supplies, be sure to hashtag it scrappy. I think it's hashtag Christmas in July or scrappy Christmas in July. I will make sure to insert that here so that you know. Tracy Fox is doing this Christmas in July that she does, and I love it. She's so cute, and she's done a ton of holiday scrapbooking. If you're interested, be sure to check out that hashtag because it is full of inspiration. So definitely check that out. Now I'm just popping up that other circle like I mentioned I was going to, and in order to build up my embellishment, I'm embellishing on either side of the photo, and then I'm embellishing on the vertical above the photo as well. So that's just going to create a nice little L-shaped design and those nice lines that I like. And then I'm just stapling things on where I feel like I like the look of staples, but I stapled on the word heart because it was a transparency, and then I'm also stapling on the star, and it's also transparency, just so that I don't have to put any adhesive beneath it, because sometimes adhesive will show through. It may not have on that yellow, but I decided to just do it anyway. Plus it's continuity in design because I have staples in a few different areas now. I also put a staple, I can't remember, I don't think I've done it yet. Oh yeah, I have, on the little red word sticker that I put beneath Home Sweet Home. So you can see I used some of those word stickers, and that black word that you see there is from a washi tape, and it said Happy Holidays, but I just cut off the word happy. Sorry, my out of control hair keeps going in the frame. I used some of that little trim to put a little border beneath my photo, and I'm going to stamp my date. Now I stamped it on this pink label at first, but then I kind of decided that I wanted to use this tab. Again, that's from the Felicity Jane kit from a couple years ago, so pretty old, but from their holiday kit. And I stamped the date on there, and I'm going to stick that at the top of the transparency piece, and I like how it kind of pops out from behind it, and I'm going to put some staples on that as well. And I'm just using my tiny attacher for that with regular staples. Sometimes I use my gold stapler with gold staples in it, but not today. So I typed up my journaling, and I'm going to arrange it on my photo. I'm starting in the white space of the photo and going down from there. And after I add that on, that's pretty much going to complete my layout. I add a few splatters at the end, but I just wanted to tell you how you can enter to win while I'm finishing these up here. I would like you to just leave a comment and let me know how many holiday layouts you create each year, whether it's 5 or 0 or 10, or do you do a December daily? Just let me know how you scrapbook the holidays, and I will consider you entered to win one of the stash kits, Christmas stash kits. So keep that in mind. It's a Christmas kit that you'll be getting. I'll pick a couple of winners at the end of the week. So this is the first week of August. And thanks so much for watching. You'll have till Saturday night to apply. We'll see you very soon. So, will you take up the challenge? Join us on Facebook in the Crafty Use It or Lose It group, and tag your photos on social media, #CraftyUseItOrLoseIt. Can't wait to see what you create. So, what do you have to use or lose? Leave a comment and you may see it in an upcoming episode. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future Use It or Lose It videos. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again next week.